Hey everyone, it's Albrecht here, specialist buyer's agent with the A team. Here's what really happened in the Calgary real estate market this October. For the first time in months, we actually saw an increase in sales. And that's pretty rare for October. Usually by now the market's cooling off for winter a bit. This year it got a little plot twist. The Bank of Canada lowered rates again this month. Same with the Fed in the US, and that means rates have dipped below the dividing line between neutral and expansionary. So we're starting to see that early sort of ripple in activity that usually follows buyers who've been sitting on the sidelines for plenty of those, starting to test the water again. The sales jumped compared to September. And that kind of move only happens once every 3 years. Now, 1 month doesn't make a trend, but it's definitely worth noting that down. What's actually happening? The increase in sales came almost entirely from detached and semi-detached homes. Apartments and row homes still soft. Inventory dropped from about 6,900 about 6,400 units, or roughly 7%. So months of supply are back to around 3.5 months, which is balanced. So not too hot, not too cold, just balanced. Prices overall are down about 4% compared to last year, but that's mostly from multifamily segments. Apartments are roughly down 7% year over year, and row homes are about 6%. So detached and semi-detached homes in established areas, so away from new construction, are holding steady, but maybe a touch of downward pressure, but nothing dramatic. Regionally, the same story. Edge is still cooling, Cochrane's leveled out normal, Overtoast rates tight, roughly 2.5 months of supply. So interpretation, how do we interpret it? What do we have to take away? What does it mean? If you're selling a detached home, you've got breathing room. We're not seeing a frenzy of early 2024, but we're also nowhere near a buyer's market in most locations. If you're buying, the best properties are still moving pretty fast, but you've got more choice and less competition. It's one of those rare moments where both sides of the market feel okay all at the same time. But it's really what a healthy market looks like. There's always clickbaity articles, but this is, no drama, no panic. Nationally, we're still dealing with a deep down a shortage of detached and semi-detached homes across Canada, and that's a big story. What about the bigger picture? Nationally, we're still dealing with an overarching shortage of detached and semi-detached homes across the nation. And we recently met with Korea's chief economist, and he actually mentioned Calgary as one of the only cities that's building a meaningful number of detached homes, but it's probably not enough to keep up with long term. So as rates ease into next year, we could see values go up again, and when inventory clears, we can see appreciation, especially away from new construction areas. So that's your October snapshot. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe as you don't miss next month's update, and follow us across all socials. I have a master's in economics from university. I'm really interested in all of this. Thanks for watching. If you're planning to move, reach out anytime. Thank you very much. Have a great day.